We're going to be talking about some absurd topics today. I figured this one would be fun since we've been doing these prompts, and I think it would be a good one to add into it is absurd hypotheticals or, yeah, just something weird. But we're going to sit out here by the sunset and talk about them. Should be a nice time. So right now it is day number, I want to say it's 79. Day number 79 of vlogging for 20 minutes a day for 365 days. I don't edit these at all. I do a little bit of sound editing, but that's it. And I put them up and they go live. And so it's like, forget about the AI, forget about any of that stuff. You know, this is just raw fun. Ooh. And also I'm going to sit in this hammock, I think, which could be interesting because I just recently had ACL surgery and I got some really good news today again about, oh my gosh, it's almost too bright. I got some really good news today about my rehabilitation. It's been just over 3 weeks now and I am coming along very well. I have really good flexion and extension and I actually am allowed to ride a bike now. And so I said to Alex today, I'm going to have to go to the gym every day to go ride a bike. And she was like, but then you're going to be gone for like 2 hours. Why don't you just get a bike? And I went on Facebook Marketplace and I got a bike. And I'm going to show you it by the end of this video. But let's get into the absurd hypotheticals. All right. So I want you to comment what you would do. If you woke up tomorrow in your pet's body, what is the first thing you do? I think that the first thing I would do, I don't know. The first thing I would probably do is go outside and go take a pee. And you know what? I'd probably take a dump on the lawn too, just because you have to go in the bathroom. So it'd be kind of funny to like do it outside, I guess. I'd probably go kiss Everly on the face. I think that would be really funny because she doesn't really get a lot of kisses from Paco. So give her a big lick. All right, this is the next one. What if you had to explain Earth to visiting aliens using only 3 objects? What would you pick? I'd probably pick water, like a glass of water, maybe some grass and dirt, and then use those to explain what Earth was and why we use it the way we do. I think that'd be kind of funny. What is scarier to you? Is it the deep ocean or outer space? This one's hard because I know that we talked in the last video that I really enjoy like articles about outer space, and I think I'm going to go with the fact that I think that outer space is more scary just because of all the unknowns of it. And like, I know that we know technically more about outer space than we know about our own oceans. But here's the thing is like surface level ocean, we know quite a bit. And we know that there's life present in the oceans. And so I think that kind of helps the idea of the ocean being more like predictable potentially than outer space, where like outer space is kind of just mind-blowing and ever expansive. And if you like don't have an oxygen tank and or the right suit, you would just like basically freeze to death and also lose all your oxygen immediately and die. And so like just be stuck in the vacuum of space. So I feel like that is really, really scary. And granted, you still need oxygen to live under the water as well. But for whatever reason, it doesn't scare me as much because you could kind of like come up for air. You still would be in the water, but you could come up for air. Yeah, I think space is just so unpredictable where the ocean can be too, but it's more predictable than, say, outer space. That's my thought on it. And then here's one more from the obscurities. What evil job do you think you would secretly excel at? Mine would have to do with like, I think I would be like really good at potentially being like somebody who was like a card shark in some type of way, where you could use your abilities to like count cards and stuff like that to, I don't know, do something evil. That's not a great one, I feel like. An evil job. I feel like one of the, like an evil job, this is going to be so bad, but like being a politician, I feel like could be a very evil job sometimes. So many people want you to do so many different things, and if you don't, then maybe you're not satisfying somebody. So I think I would probably be fairly okay at being a politician, but I also don't know how, I don't know how evil that is either, per se. What would be your evil job? That's a good one. I think I need to do a bit more pondering on these topics too. These are all just right off the dome. This one's a good one. What is a widely popular movie, book, or trend that you secretly despise? Honestly, one of the things that I secretly despise is like those like perfect match, like Hot or Not, like Love Island type of shows that are on Netflix. They just turn me off so much. I don't know why, but it's just like, I don't know. I feel like the people are just so fake and whatnot. I do like some of the game show ones that are like the millionaire one. I forget what it's called exactly, or like What's in the Box and stuff like that. I like game show related stuff, but not really like the Hot or Not one. I feel like is just, or Perfect Match or Love Island. I feel like is just too. It feels too much like high school all over again to me. So I would say I kind of despise those shows, and it's feeding I feel like it's feeding a bad energy to the younger people. So those are the ones I despise. Let's see. Ooh, that's kind of cool. If you had a fictional character as your real life best friend, who are you choosing? Huh. One person that popped in my head pretty quickly for whatever reason is Deadpool. I feel like it would be pretty dope because you would never have to worry about like getting hurt by somebody per se. Or maybe like one of the X-Men. I think that would be pretty cool. Like a Cyclops or Gambit or something like that. It'd be dope to be friends with somebody like that and kind of see what their world is like. Fictional characters. Batman would be pretty dope too, or Iron Man, because I feel like he would like hook you up with some pretty dope stuff. And I don't know if he'd let you wear the suit, but getting close to something like that'd be pretty cool. Be able to see like the layer and how everything works and operates. I think I'm gonna go with Iron Man. I think that would probably be the coolest person to be like best friends with. What is the best bad movie you actually love watching? The best bad movie I love watching is probably growing up as a kid. I don't really watch movies a lot anymore. Oh man, it would probably be like Grease 2. Alex is probably gonna laugh when she hears that because Grease 2 is like obviously Grease one. Grease is the one everybody knows, and like everybody swears by that movie. But I just love Grease 2 because it was about the dude, right? It was more about like him fitting into this high school and all the stuff. So it was more like I could put myself in the position of that guy technically, and feel like that I was almost a part of the movie. Where the one with Sandy is more, I feel like every girl fits into that one a little bit more than maybe the guy, unless you're like a secondary character in the movie. Because I guess John Travolta is technically like a secondary character, or would they be co-stars? You tell me. But like in this, the second one is Michelle Pfeiffer, I think. No, I don't know. But I don't know who the guy was, but I just remember him wanting to be a cool rider. A cool rider. Because that's what the girl wanted. So yeah, it's just, I think that's like the bad movie that I really liked. If you've seen Grease 2, let me know. Ooh. Is a hot dog a sandwich? And why? Just because it's between two buns doesn't necessarily make it a sandwich. If it's just like a plain hot dog with ketchup, I'm going to say no. But if it's like, if you cut the hot dog and whatever and then put it on actual sandwich bread and you add like toppings and stuff to it and like lettuce and things like that, then I would call it a sandwich. I think it's the way you prepare it. The way you prepare it is like if it's considered a sandwich or not. So I'm going to say no. I don't think a hot dog is a sandwich. Come at me, bro. Come at me. Tell me what you think a sandwich is. I mean, what a hot dog is a sandwich or not, is it? Today, I also ran over to the hideout to grab a power station because we're going to be making a ride over to Alex's friend's house. She just had a baby, and so we're really excited for her. Congratulations, Mackenzie. It's so cool that you had another little kid, and we're looking forward to coming and meeting him. So that's going to be nice to get over there and hang out with some friends. I don't know if we'll be filming that. Most likely not. I think it's more of like a, intimate moment for Alex and her friend. And so this is one of her friends from college. Let me ask you guys this. This is quite interesting. Alex has friends from when she was in college. I don't really have many friends from when I was in college that I still keep in touch with today. I can't think of any, to be honest with you. So all my friends came from elementary school and middle school and high school. And also like living and traveling out of a van and meeting people in van life. Those people, I have a lot of friends from this stage of my life. But I don't remember any that I kind of kept from college specifically. So what type of person are you? Do you have friends from all stages of life? Or did you have mostly your friends from when you were from grade school, middle school, and then maybe a new stage in your life now? What's up, Chris? Because for me, yeah, just like growing up, those friends I continue to keep contact with and stay close to. But for whatever reason, college friends didn't stick. I don't know why. I remember some of the people that like would have continued to probably be friends with me, and I would have probably continued to be friends with them if we were probably in a similar area. But unfortunately we're not. So maybe I'm Facebook friends with them, but that's about it. I just find it interesting how people find friends in different stages of their life, and then they hold on to friends or they don't. Kind of cool, kind of a neat situation. This is quite nice. You know, it's starting to get kind of warm up here in Canada because the bugs are starting to come out. You can see them kind of dancing in the rays of the sun. Tonight we have the first game of the NBA playoffs coming on too as well. First game, sorry, of the finals. Who do you guys got? Do you got the Spurs or the Knicks? I'm honestly rooting for the Knicks because I'm from Brooklyn, New York originally. I am a Nets fan, and they're not going anywhere anytime soon. They're not going to be in the playoffs even probably in the next 10 years. But the fact that there's a New York team in it, I have to root for them, you know. I think they have a really good shot at taking it all. I don't know if they'll do it. I hope it's like 6-7 games that the series goes, because I just want to see some like really good, fun basketball. But the Spurs have a hell of a team. The Knicks have a hell of a team. That's why they both made it to the finals. And I really think it's going to be up in the air for who wins it all. But the Knicks have been really consistent the last couple opponents they played. And the Spurs have too. But they have been blown out a few times. They've came back and won the series a couple times. But like they've got their butts kicked a few times. But they've made great adjustments to make sure that didn't happen again. And they found themselves in the final. Last night, actually, I went and the guys that I played basketball with, I went and I reffed for the first time for a long time. And also, well, basically since I tore my ACL, I haven't reffed at all. And I went out there and I got to call the game. I did just stand on the sideline, and I like kind of paced, just walking back and forth slightly to keep some movement going for my leg. I didn't want to just sit there the whole time and be like stagnant. So I walked back and forth, and I used my crutch when I got tired. It felt really good to be out there. They paid me a few bucks to cover like my fuel basically, but it was really cool being out there and just being able to watch like a live game and call the game and be a part of it. And I think they really liked it because it changed the dynamic of the arguments. Like the arguments were gone. There was literally no arguing the whole entire time, because I told them right from the get-go, I said, there's no argument any calls whatsoever. They all respected it. I said, if you have a question of why I called the call, please come up and ask me and I'll tell you why. And it was cool. I was able to like keep a game flow for them and all this. And I think it really helped them all understand what was happening. I think they might have played better defense without fouling than if there wasn't a ref there, because now there's like an unbiased person calling. And so, yeah, it was quite cool, quite interesting to see the dynamic of it all play out. And I think that they want me to come back again next week. So they actually asked me if I could already, which is cool. And I'm looking forward to potentially getting back there next week if I don't have anything on my schedule. But real quick, before we get to the 20 minutes, we are doing a charity this month. It's for Paco. Well, it's not for Paco, but it's where we adopted Paco. So go read about it. Go check it out. I'll leave the link in the description. And you guys can donate to a humane society for animals and help other people out. Help them save animals, bring more animals into their shelter. This will pay for like shots and, food and or other things. We've already raised $684. I want to say it is $683, somewhere around there. And we're trying to raise $1,000 in 30 days. So it's been up for about 17 days now. So if you guys could go ahead and donate and get us to that $1,000, that would be incredible. I appreciate you all so much. It's been 20 minutes. I hope you enjoyed that. Sorry, Alex couldn't be out here, but she's putting everybody to sleep right now. See you tomorrow.